Hello everyone, welcome back to Matty Rex, a channel where we take a look at things we never watched or listened to before. And we're now over halfway of Heartstopper Season 3. We're episode 5 now, which is Winter. Which I believe is probably going to be where the this winter novella falls into things. If you never read the novella, I'm not going to say anything more, but it means that I do have a general idea of where some of this might be going. However, that novella does not touch on any of the other people in the friend group that are in the show. So I'm sure there'll be new stuff in there as well. So yeah, let's just jump into it. I am enjoying that we're getting more of Tori this season, but I still would like a little bit more. Was she in Charlotte's room? She is.
What time is it?
7.
You worried about today?
No, I just thinking about what presents I'm gonna get.
Oh, it's Christmas Day, is it?
I hope I get a soul.
I hope we get good mental health.
I hope Dad remembers to properly season the turkey.
They are such a good
Merry Christmas.
brother-sister combo.
Merry Christmas.
But why is he sleeping with his blinds open? That doesn't make sense to me. Tori's
He's always
face.
grumpy when Grandma and Grandad are coming round.
And there's Diane. Meet Henry.
Henry is the cutest dog I've ever seen in my life, and I need to meet him immediately. Also, happy Christmas, I love you.
How many of you actually send voice notes?
Henry says hi. Say hi, Henry. Happy Christmas, and I love you too. And you can come over and meet him at any time if you want. I know you've been stressed about today. Just if it gets too much, there's a little guy here who needs hugs. By little guy who needs hugs, I did mean Henry, but actually that applies to me as well, so.
I was thinking the same thing.
You're still looking a bit skinny, aren't you? I thought you were getting all that mess sorted out.
Bloody hate old people who don't move with the times. I don't hate all old people. There was a gap there, but I didn't mean there to be. Oh, it's Oliver Spring!
Merry Christmas.
It's Oliver Spring. We finally get to meet Oliver Spring. He was in the, if you don't know, in the comics, Oliver Spring is Charlie's younger brother, whereas in this adaptation, he's a cousin, because they wanted him to be involved in some way, and this seemed like the easiest way to do it. And he's just he's an adorable character in the comics, so I'm hoping that translates across on screen as well. Is he wearing one of Nick's jumpers again as well? It seems like a Nick jumper, doesn't it? Well done, Charlie.
Charlie, when did you realise you were gay?
This line of questioning is very odd.
We're fine.
Okay.
I think she is trying. I think she is trying, but she's trying too hard. She's pulling a towel.
Can't I just try and have a normal...
Is that David?
You know Dad's not coming.
Maybe he will, maybe he won't.
He won't.
Stop acting like you know everything. Ever since your boyfriend became mentally deranged, you've been acting
for
like
God's
you're the
sake, David.
savior of the earth.
Don't say that about Charlie.
I mean, I get it. Right? He wants attention. He stops eating. You have to be the hero.
Oh my
who
God, he's
saves the
actually
day.
a...
Can you just shut the fuck up?
Well done, Nick. How could someone just be that horrible all the time? It's not hard to be empathetic towards other people. That does look like a nice hot chocolate.
Oh, you look handsome.
Now come and use those big, strong muscles to help me move the table.
Their grand seems really nice.
You're going to do wonderful things and make us all so proud.
But isn't that a bit overbearing? This is another good way of getting everybody involved. Love that wallpaper, by the way. If anyone knows where I can get that wallpaper, Sahar's wallpaper, please do let me know. Yep.
Enjoying the view?
What if I was?
I might say you fancy me.
What if I did?
What's that jumper? But he's only just got dressed, Elle.
Sorry.
It's fine.
If you've seen the trailer, you know what conversation comes out of that.
Can't imagine what Christmas would be like in a place like that.
Well, that's not the sort of conversation that people want to have.
You just hear horror stories, don't you?
Maybe shut up.
White walls, straight jackets.
Oh my god. Why are
Do you
people
mean
so
anyone,
dumb?
Like, really crazy in that?
Oh my god.
I'm not supposed to say that.
Like, obviously I've read the novella, so I knew what was coming, but this is, like, who talks to people like this? I would never consider ever talking to anyone like this. It's just insane to me.
We're just happy that Charlie's back to normal.
Oh, he's
Come
lucky
back with
struggling.
us.
Back to normal.
I'm gonna go drink.
Well, he seems great. As if nothing ever happened.
How about a snack? Yeah? Is there a snack on your
I
meal
don't
plan
know.
for
Can you
today?
stop pestering about food right now?
I'm just aware that today's been a very difficult day for you, Charlie.
You're not helping. You're making me feel worse.
Fine. Well, I'm sorry I even tried.
Oh, that's not the way to react. He's your son, he needs your help.
I'm going to Nick's.
Please don't.
I just can't deal with all of that.
Can't you at least spend Christmas with me?
She's feeling
Spend all
lonely.
your time with Nick anyway.
Because he treats me as something other than mentally ill.
I do too.
Sorry. I'll see you later.
I do feel sorry for Tori because she's been so supportive. And she clearly doesn't like anybody else in the family. I love all these little callbacks to previous episodes. I believe that's a callback to episode, well, the end of episode 3, start of episode 4 from season 1.
I take it this is the boyfriend then. Merry Christmas! You coming in? We don't bite, promise.
Couldn't they have photoshopped Olivia Colman in the background or something just to make it feel realistic?
Can you turn around while I change?
You look adorable.
I look ridiculous.
Ridiculously adorable.
Baggy clothes are in these days, aren't they? And it's another Adidas 3-stripe special.
I just want to have a nice day.
Go meet the pug and the family. And you can see instantly, and it's obviously, you can see instantly, right, how differently the two families treat him. So in his own home, he felt like he was stepping on eggshells. Everyone was constantly like, "Oh, eat this, oh, do that. How are you? Are you fine?" And he goes to Nick's house, and their family just treat him normally. They just treat it like a normal day, and they trust that if he needs help, he'll reach out and ask for help. Which is, you know, sometimes people need a bit more guidance towards help, but sometimes people just want to live. They just want to have a day.
You should probably go back down now.
Yes, they'll be wondering where you are, boys.
Great.
And he's even eating the toast with him. Toast always seems to be the meal that he's okay with.
Did he text you?
He's still waiting for his dad. I don't like David, but he clearly has, you know, issues with his dad.
I think family are the people who actually give a shit.
It's a good point. Hello, Tori.
You left me to fend for myself against our cousins. And I think Mum might be willing to apologise. As wild as that sounds. I hate Christmas.
You don't.
I hate this one. I worry about you all the time. Did you know that?
I get that you're scared of being a burden. We just want to be there for you. You have to let us.
And not just say that you're fine when you're not.
Just wish we could rewind and start today all over again.
It's always New Year's Eve.
Nick and Tori, they're exactly the two people that Charlie needs. It's such a. I mean, it's been written that way, but they give Charlie what he needs when he needs it. They know exactly how to support him. Whereas the rest of the family don't. The friends do to some extent, but yeah, Tori and Nick just get how his brain works, I think.
I mean, I think about it, like, all the time.
All the
Not
time.
all the time. A respectful amount of time that one thinks about one's girlfriend in that way. I'm just going to stop
Tao.
talking. I don't really think about you being trans, if that makes it easier.
I know, but I am trans, and it's a big part of me.
Look at this for a grown-up conversation.
When you put your hand there, all my dysphoria just hit me. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry. There's no pressure.
I can't even imagine how difficult it must be.
I love you. I love everything about you. And whatever you want to do or not do, it's okay. I still want to be with you.
Don't you think Tao as a character, like tail end of last season and starting like this episode, or a couple of episodes ago actually, when he made it up with Isaac, he's just such a different character from the original Tao. He's just so supportive, isn't he? And a lot more mature than he was before. Oh, come on, Nick, don't you be struggling as well. This dog is just there to be picked up and paraded around, isn't he?
Hey.
No, hi. It's hi in Heartstopper land. Oh, he passed, did he? He passed quick. He passed in like 2-3 months, right? Took me a lot longer than that to pass mine, I'll tell you that much. Although it was kind of because I could only afford to have so many lessons.
Charlie!
Is this the first time they've seen him since he's been home? 20k. That's a lot of followers. See, this is what he needed. A night with his friends that just made him feel like a normal teenager. I know that normal is a bad word to use because you know, he doesn't want to be normal. He wants to be himself. But that's what I mean, normal for him. He just wants to feel involved and not sort of judged, I guess.
You're a prefect, aren't you?
Oh, is it? It's Buzzcut. It's Buzzcut.
It's gonna come up through your nose. Yeah, just like that.
Hey.
Hey.
You alright?
How are you?
I'm alright. Let's dance.
Let's do it.
Oh no. Sahar likes you, can't you see it?
So I've told the others about my pronouns, but that's kind of it. I think I just want to see how I feel for a bit.
Yeah, you don't need to rush to come out as anything. Just chill and like have fun with it.
We'll have fun with it. Thank you very much.
That's so cute as well.
Hey Charlie, how come you're off school for so long? Sorry mate, we were actually just gonna go head outside, but see you later.
Oh, that was Troye Sivan in the background. I've only just realised. We like Troye Sivan on this channel. And of course, Tao is filming everyone. Or just Elle. From season 1 as well. Honestly, this series is just like pure fan service, honestly. Is that Naomi?
Hey.
Yeah.
What if he touches me and I just freak out? I'm just scared. I mean, I hate that this is stopping me from being with him in that way. I love you.
I love how everybody's got people to talk to in this show that can understand them sometimes. So, you know, Elle having a trans friend who understands that kind of thing is really important because it helps keep you grounded, and it helps with having someone who... Empathy can get you so far, right? But someone who really understands what you're going through will generally be able to give you much better advice than someone who can just empathise with what you're going through. So it's important. And obviously, Darcy was just talking to Felix, who I believe, if I remember back to last season, Felix identifies as non-binary, and I think Darcy, using the they/them pronouns, is looking at a similar sort of label for themselves, or maybe not quite yet, but at least, you know, considering what label they might be. So it's really interesting, and I think it just goes to show that having the right people around you is everything. So don't have terrible people around you. Find nice people that understand you and want to make you feel welcome for whoever you are. Simple as that.
I'm really glad you're back. Being without you was not fun.
Hey.
Tori's here.
How's your night?
Better than Christmas.
That's a pretty low bar.
Yeah. Still, how are your friends?
Off being fun and cheerful.
One day you're going to make friends with someone you actually enjoy being around.
As if you want to be cheerful.
The only person I care about is you.
It won't be true forever. Make sure you got someone to kiss.
Oh, we got to Harry.
Here we go. We haven't spoken properly since Halloween, and now you're here to kiss me at midnight.
I'm not here for that. I wanted to apologise for Halloween. I was being so toxic.
Oh. Okay.
I feel like we haven't had a lot of Imogen this season yet.
I don't want to be just an experiment to you. Especially when you know you're the reason I realised I was bi in the first place.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Oh, hello.
And I was thinking of your mom. I wanna crawl inside the photos.
There you are. Where'd you go? Just needed to get away from everything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to kiss you. I just don't want to be alone at midnight.
Come with me.
Okay. On the stroke of midnight. Look at that. What a shot. Come on, Tori. She looks very sad. It was kind of like Charlie reintegrating into society. I suppose if you've been, you know, in one place for two and a bit months or however long it was, that being back out in the real world is probably tricky, and especially when, you know, outside of your close circle of friends, there's a lot of people who don't know why you've been away or what you've been up to. But it was interesting to see that Charlie was saying, you know, I haven't had a breakdown, I guess therapy's working. It was, again, presented as a joke, but I think there's a lot of truth behind that. And I just think it's nice to see Charlie just be a teenager for a bit. You know, so far this season he's just been through so much, and just having a relatively normal New Year's Eve is just nice to see. However, I think we get to see the beginnings of Nick sort of wondering about who he is without Charlie. You know, he's saying being without you wasn't fun, and I think he struggled to be himself. I think he didn't necessarily understand where his place in the world was without Charlie for those couple of months, and I think that's going to be more prevalent in the rest of the episodes. And yeah, I'm really worried about Tori. She's looking really sad. And I hope we get to visit her a little bit more in this season. Also, really nice to see some non-throwaway shots of Imogen. She's been quite sort of in the background so far this season, and I'm hoping that, you know, we've got 3 more episodes. We've got 6, 7 and 8 to go, and I'm hoping that we get a little bit more from the other stories. Now, we've had bits and bobs, and obviously, understandably, the main story is always going to be Nick and Charlie, and this has been a really Nick and Charlie heavy few episodes because of the issues that are being discussed, and it's necessary. But it'd just be nice to see a little bit more about the rest of the gang, I guess. But yeah, thank you for dropping by, and I'll be back again for another reaction video. Bye.